Yo guys, it's Mike from Chess Lifestyle and welcome to day 109 of Chess Lifestyle training. Welcome Arjun, welcome Arab. Time for a compensation stream. Unfortunately, I will not be able to give you that compensation and I won't be doing a 6-hour stream. However, we will be doing some fun chess. Now, for those who don't know, I actually recently came back from Turkey. And I did like 5 days of intense training in Izmir, and I basically took 3 of my strong students to the camp, and yeah, it was a blast, and I learned so much. So I think I'm actually going to make a YouTube video of what I learned in Turkey because I think that will do it most justice. Honestly, Arav, it was so good. It was so good. Like, we literally trained from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day. And we'd even end up like going later because sometimes like the late night tournaments would overrun. Exactly, Kaya, Zayn, and Zach, very very strong players. Kaya's did go, he did. But yeah, had lots and lots of experience. And one thing I wanted to do today was just I wanted to play a bunch of Blitz because I haven't been playing any online chess. I guess I've been playing like a lot of in-person chess, so I'd be curious to see how that translates to my online skills. But I also want to do some fork puzzles because I realized that throughout the camp I was missing a lot of fork puzzles. So if I have a high rating on fork puzzles, probably these are going to be relatively difficult, but of course with the puzzles all being about forks, then it's probably going to be easier, right? Like if you didn't know that they would be about forks, then they'd probably be harder. So that's the plan. Who is Zach? Zach is one of my students. I mentioned Blitz and Arab wants a game immediately. Okay, fine, Arab, let's play. I think I do promise you a game, like last stream. Okay, let's go. But yeah, Zach is one of my students. He's extremely strong. I met him at the British last year, but yeah, he's like, I think he's 1900 ECF already, 1950 or something. So he's almost overtaking me, which is absolutely not happening. So I need to up my game. Okay, I know what trick he's doing. This is his old line, which I sussed out. Basically trying to go for a quick knight c7. What is a6? I mean, I guess it's to stop... I mean, a3 is to stop this plan, but I literally don't mind this position at all. I don't know. Let's just play bishop d6 first. So, I mean, all I'm really going on is the fact that I have this minority attack type pawn structure. So, this is going to be fine. Do I want to play with knight e7? Could do. Yeah, I'm not really afraid of like some kingside attacks, so I feel like my knight doesn't need to be on f6. But yeah, I learned so much about calculation. I also got to make use of dragons. So Dragon was the organizer in Turkey, also a grandmaster. 2600 grandmaster, who is the head coach of Edis Garel, who some of you may have heard of. But I got to use like his training software, which was just fantastic. And I also learned some new training methods, which were amazing as well. So yeah, just overall, just fantastic trip. Fantastic trip. Unfortunately, I had one game where we finished on this like Turkey versus England match, and we were doing 5+3 as the time control. And unfortunately, okay, we can play b5. I actually had a completely winning position against Dragon, and I had one final move to make, and then it's literally resign. And I just completely panicked, couldn't see the move, and lost on time. I actually even played a move, but it was just a terrible move that just blundered. And I flagged at the same time, so it was just terrible. I know him. We went for dinner the other day. Arab, what? Who? What? Who? I don't know if that's a joke. I also learned a lot of Gen Z terms because What is a4? That can't be good. This has to be advantage black. I mean, this is literally ideal conditions for black. Basically get some small edge on the queen side, have no problems on your king. But yeah, I was so close to beating a GM. It was so annoying though, like missing this final move. I had 10 seconds to see it and I just couldn't see it. And in hindsight, it wasn't actually that hard. And it was about pass pawns again. And what ended up happening was like I played the move that was the winning move. And I thought that I saw Wyatt won and I was correct. But then Dragon surprised me with a different move that actually lost faster, but then required a more precise move. And I just didn't see the precise move, and it really wasn't that hard to see. I could take immediately, but there's also no rush, so why don't I just prepare it first? Also, welcome, Josh. Was it C3 Venom? It was. Actually, it actually was. Oh man, I mean, it was like an equal position for most of the game, and then he basically blundered a maneuver, which then blundered a pawn. So I basically managed to get the better of him, but yeah, I can't say that I've beaten him, which is sad, but you know, that's why we're here training. Also, isn't that just a blunder? Don't I just have this? I mean, I'm essentially just playing C3 Venom, but with the opposite pieces, so... Also, what do you guys think of the thumbnail? Like, I have like a thumbnail for every day in the countdown and build up to the release of C3 Venom. I think it's gonna be cool. If you remember the game, you should put it on the course. Oh, I wish, but I do not remember the game at all. No chance. What? Oh yeah, Arab is tripping. Arab is absolutely tripping. That deserves a resignation. A take back? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Unbelievable. Arab, what was that? What was that? Knight f4. But yeah, I mean, this opening, like, you can't play it like this, Arab. Like, you can't trade all the pieces and expect to win somehow because you're just going to get crushed. You have to attack my king. So I think, yeah, like this kind of taking on c6 is just strategically wrong, and trading off these pieces is just gonna make it easy for me. I understand you're probably sick of working on it at this point. To be honest, I actually feel kind of like uncertain if I even know C3 Venom as well as I did. Like, I felt like I really knew it well. But it's been like, I guess like a whole month, at least over a month, since I was like working like every day on the course. So I feel like some of the lines I might be a bit rusty on already, but that's why it's unchettable. Like, I'm gonna be able to review all the lines and improve it. So that's great. Tricky wants revenge. Tricky, you're gonna have to work for it. Let's do some work. Let's do some studying first. So let's solve some of these fork tactics. Because my forking skills suck. So why is it not bishop c4? Bishop c4. This looks interesting. I mean, even knight e4 looks interesting. So, okay, this is what I learned about calculation. So when you have a position like this, you want to try and consider every single move. This is literally how Dragon eliminates. I mean, Dragon calculates. He basically eliminates every move and narrows it down and tries to prove that the move is the correct answer. It's like very long, but it kind of works. So in this position, let's do a quick counter material. We are a piece down for a pawn. Our king is a little exposed. Their king is even more exposed. What options do we have? So if we just play a slow move, we're going to be worse. I mean, white is probably going to be able to consolidate in some way. Like, it's possible. So any of these pawn moves are going to be too slow. Rook moves are going to be too slow. King, definitely not going to be possible. Bishop, The only interesting move is potentially bishop f5 due to this kind of configuration. Maybe bishop g4 with tempo, but we don't want to trade, so no. So bishop f5, maybe this is one option. And then knight, what can knight do? So knight, maybe knight e4, but doesn't really make sense after knight takes. Knight doesn't feel like it's got a good move. So then this narrows down to queen. What can queen do? We've got one check, which definitely needs to be considered. We can sack the queen for the knight, which I don't think is worth it. We've also got another check, which should be considered. So I think at this moment, okay, let's just check all the other moves. I don't see anything else that does anything good. No, no, no. So I think we've considered everything. So we've got 1, 2, 3 candidate moves. So now let's go into each one. Let's look at the most forcing. So if we give a check, what are we achieving? So the king has to go to one of these squares. Let's say they go to the corner. Have we achieved anything from this? I don't think so. I also have this pawn move with tempo, but I don't think that does anything. So check. I don't really see. Queen here, check. It just feels like it's kind of similar, but white has even more options. What is the benefit of the queen being here? I'm not too sure. Bishop f5 if queen takes f5. Maybe we can give the check then. In which case, they would probably have to come here, because if they came here, then we'd be able to take with check. So is there like some finesse on this? Maybe if here and king here right now is a problem, then this is a really good move, because if we can provoke this, then probably this is... Sorry, not this move. Probably bishop f5 is going to be good. But I guess bishop f5, once the king has moved, it's not going to be as strong. So if bishop f5... Do we have a follow-up here? Maybe we can play knight e4. They do have a check on e6. My point being was if the queen moved away somewhere, I could try and take on c3 with the knight. And they can't really take my knight right now because they take their queen. So if bishop f5 takes and we come here and they go knight e6, queen e6, this is a problem, right? This is a big problem. Then they've got like knight f7 stuff. I guess we can sack for it. Don't really believe in it. So if we give this check first and then take check and they block. I guess we can play knight e4. It hits the bishop. If they move the bishop, do we have something? Yes, we're going to have this at the end, I think. I think that's the point. Yeah, I think I got it. So bishop f5, give a check. Oh, they even went that way? That's really bad. So then definitely get... Oh, that sucks. So that wasn't even a fork. But the point is that if they went here, I think the fork is this. We can play knight here, and we're threatening this, protecting our queen and the bishop. But wait, if they take, then we don't get to... We have to take back, and then we lose our fork. So what am I missing here? I mean, I got it right, but that was kind of dodgy. I'm not blocking the board, am I? Okay. First instinct, bishop f5. Gonna leave now. Exam tomorrow. Good luck, Lucas. Best of luck. Smash it. Okay, so queen c3. Yeah, I want to understand this. So if they blocked queen c2. Oh, there's queen a1. Oh, and knight e4 is not even good. Oh no. Oh no. That's not good. So I think what I got lazy, I did a good job of spotting all the moves in the starting position. But then at this moment, I kind of just was like, knight e4 should be working, which it isn't. I didn't consider all my moves here. So I should be considering knight e4, I should be considering all my rook moves, I should be considering all my queen moves, and then get to the bottom of it. And if I did, then I'd probably spot this queen a1 and get to the bottom of this move. Because that lets me do it now. So if queen a1, if blocked, then I presume rook c8 is the follow-up. I mean, yeah, at the very least, I can go takes, knight check, and pick up the bishop, which wins back my piece. So that looks good. And if they come here, then I guess I can take on d4. And again, I'm forking the knight at the very least. So this is completely winning. Okay, good. So I'm gonna try and do this, try and solve these better. But yeah, let's try and solve this. So it's white to play. Which way are we going? We're going up the board. This direction. Our rook is attacked. We've got a rook and 3 pawns against rook, 3 pawns, and a knight. But our pawns are very, very strong. So in this position, again, we're a piece down. Our rook is hanging. So that means we don't have any time for any king moves. Don't have time to push this pawn unless we can. So this is a candidate. With rook moves, yeah, we've got basically a bunch of rook moves. But it feels like because we're a piece down, we do need to play with tempo. So probably rook here is the only move that makes sense. Maybe rook here to try and stop the pawn. I think these are maybe 2 options. And then we've also got this pawn push, which has to be an option. So we've got like 4 candidate moves, I think. So let's look at each one. So this one seems quite cool because we're threatening to promote to a queen. If they take the rook, we promote to a queen with check. The king is forced to move back to f7. And then what? At that moment, we can take the pawn with check. We can push. I mean, at the very least, taking should be good enough. Because we have a queen and 2 pawns against rook, knight, and 2 pawns. And these pawns are still very strong, right? So I think in this line, we are winning. After taking. I think that's good enough. Maybe we have even better. But I think pawn push is good. Oh, I'm also realizing this is a candidate. I didn't see this move. I literally saw this, and I didn't see this move. So this is a simple fork. I guess on this move there's also knight here, which could be annoying. Although it still looks completely winning, to be honest. I mean, d7 looks like it's winning. But if we just give this fork, how does that go? Where does the king move? Let's say the king moves somewhere. And we take the knight. Is that really enough? Maybe this pawn moves and it's actually not so clear. Pawn push, queens, queens, right? So I have the feeling this is actually looking nicer to me. I mean, it's just so aggressive. Maybe the problem with this is that they can just give check. Is that really annoying? I can come here. If they give another check, maybe I can come here. So I want to avoid any checks from this knight. Maybe now they take. I queen. I feel like this has to be winning. Wait a sec. If check king here... No, we never want to go there. We want to choose these squares. I feel like this is winning. If we ever push this pawn, they can take... I feel like that doesn't look so good. I feel like they can stop this, right? So... rook here doesn't make too much sense. I think it's either going to be one of these moves. If we give this check and take... I feel like this is just strong. If we push, they push, we queen, they queen. But here we have a queen and a rook. Do we have enough to mate already? We can give check, king here. Maybe the king escapes. You know what? I want to play this. It's not the move. Don't you skewer the queen after they promote? You're completely right, Arav. Fantastic calculation. Oh dear, I do. I'm not looking at enough moves. I mean, I literally dismissed this on the fact that I felt like the king was just escaping. Which it does, but the point is they lose a queen. Ah, God. So what's wrong with this move? So, okay, it's gonna be this then. It's not that? Oh, I actually suck. Why is it not this? Pawn here, queen. Wait, pawn here, rook back. I actually can't calculate for my life. I can't calculate for my life. Oh dear. I mean, these puzzles are really mean because they're not even fork puzzles. They like involve a fork, which I guess is a big clue. It would be nice if like they were actually built around the theme of a fork. But yeah, if this is the case, then what am I supposed to do? Maybe rook here is a nice move, right? Because basically I threatened to do the skewer. And also... But then he can go rook f7. But then I can push the pawn, you know? And that looks really good. This feels like a really strong move, actually. Yeah, that's the move. That's the move. So a7 was not winning because of knight c5. I didn't see this move. So again, at this moment, I didn't consider all the possible candidates. I looked at this move, I looked at this move, and I didn't see anything else. So I need to consider my checks. I also looked at this, but I didn't consider what difference knight c5 made. And knight c5 is actually very, very clear. It basically threatens to bring the rook behind, which is what they really need. So what, knight c5 if king here? Oh, I'm even just losing. Oh, I'm... Oh, God. This is a long road ahead. Long, long road ahead. Oh, rook up first? That's what I mean? Yeah, right, Arab. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Don't you skewer the queen after we promote? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Okay, let's do another one. Okay. So, we've got a huge lead in development. We are down a pawn. What is the way? Arab wants a game. Absolutely not. We need to win. We just got a question wrong. We need to do better. We need to do better than this. I love how 1600 got this position as white. Like, this is a sick position. I mean, I'm seeing some forking ideas of like this kind of stuff, but... Bishop takes, king takes, queen h5. And if g6, then we've got this check and pick up the rook. Is there anything else they can play? King f6 is not met by queen f5, otherwise you would blunder a queen. So what do you do there? Bishop takes king f6. Oh, but you can play knight d5 though. Knight d5, king e6, queen f5 mate. Okay, so then that's it. Nice. Okay, let's go. It could be this. Check and fork. Oh no, because I'm blundering my bishop, my rook. But does it work anyway? Check, bishop takes, rook takes. Not really, the king can go back. So again, I'm starting to calculate before really looking at my candidates. So this is very poor. So what options do I have? What even is going on in the position? So I'm down bishop for a pawn. Seems to always be this. Arab, I am trying to train. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not playing a blitz game. I'm not playing a blitz game. And you should train as well. Can't be hanging those free pieces. So okay, let's think. Ah, see, I actually struggle with thinking. It's actually an issue. Why do I struggle with thinking? I'm gonna blame modern day society for ruining my ability to think. Like all these smartphones and Instagram reels and for God's sake. Okay. So their king is exposed. We have to do something about it. We have to play for the mate. Or at least win huge material. So what candidates do we have? Anything with a knight. Maybe knight d5. Although to give that up feels super off. I don't like it. Any of these pawn moves don't really work. King is definitely not moving. Pawn check gives a check. At least don't really like that. So what? I rules off half of our pieces. Queen. We can play queen f7, I guess, but we don't really want to trade. I guess we should be playing for a check. I mean, this is like a really big threat, right? So what checks can we do? We can give check like this. We can give check like that. We can give check like this. It's just not good. It has to be the starting move. I think this makes sense. And if we don't have any alternatives, I think we can just play it. Literally, what move can be better? What? I mean, how can this not be a useful move? I mean, I guess they can block as well. Maybe that's just strong. Queen a4? Oh, I want to die. I want to die. I'm not looking at the whole board. Arav, how are you able to see both of these puzzles that I've got wrong? Or at least, okay, the first one I got wrong, you saw further than me. But then our difference in chess strength is so much, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, I guess, like, you know, this is the strength of basically playing positions you understand well. Is that you don't have to rely on being able to solve tactics. But it just means that you need to get in more complicated positions against me. Like, if you just complicate against me, then you'll probably win. Oh, I'm so mad. I didn't even succeed at seeing all the possible candidate moves. Like, that actually sucks. And then probably 95. Probably that. Oh, God. But at least I'm trying. At least I'm trying now, which is good. At least I'm trying to do the right thing. This at the very least has to be good. It has to be good. Yep, I'm playing it. I'm actually gonna flip my computer. What? And there's a difference here? I literally blunder everything by taking this? Oh, and then the fork. I literally thought this had to be an improvement. But it's not, because now there's no fork. I literally thought at the very least this had to be good for me. But why? Like, I'm still a piece down. It's so bad. It's so bad. I'm actually so stunted. It's actually so tragic. Okay. No time to be upset. Let's keep going. Okay, right. So what's going on? We have equal material. There's pressure on a rook. So like some kind of improving move is not going to cut it. We're simply going to lose material. That means no pawn moves. Maybe this pawn move though. We also have rook check. We also have queen check. We also have queen defending rook moves. So we've got quite a few different candidates. We cannot push the pawn because it's pinned. So what options do we want to go for? I feel like rook check makes the most sense. We can also trade. I mean, we've also got this line. This line is definitely catching my eye as something. Can we even trade the queen somehow? King h1? Yes, we can, because then we can play check, king here, check, king here, trade. And then if we trade into this pawn endgame, is this winning? Yeah, it's winning for sure, so let's just do that. There's no way that's not winning. That's literally all forced, is it not? Oh, it's not all forced. It's not all forced. It's not all forced. Check. They can just go back. What the hell was I thinking? Why did I think g3 was forced? Ah, I actually suck. I thought that was all forced. Oh, I'm so stunted. Yo, Kia! I am struggling. I am struggling with basic calculation. It's actually terrible. But Kia, I don't know if he wants to be exposed, but I was just gonna say Kia came to Turkey as well, but not with a primary objective to train chess. But he was just happened to be in Turkey and then came along for the chess, and it was fantastic. It was fantastic. And Kia actually beat me in a game as well, so. A really nice game as well. Very clean game. But yeah, I cannot calculate to save my life right now, which is actually concerning. I don't know what I'm doing so wrong. I mean, I think that's the problem as well. I think trying to commentate my moves and trying not to be as slow as ever, I'm then being careless and missing stuff, but it's still no excuse. It's really no excuse to be playing so badly. I don't know. Intuitively, I'd want to go for queen c1. Ah, if they block, we can play check, which wins. So that means they have to play king h2. And do we have some kind of follow-up here that's nice? If we give a check now, they can't block because we take and win the rook. And if they go back, we play this. Oh my god, I actually blundered this position. It was so much fun. I know, right? Like, it was really cute. Kaya said it was the best 5 days of his life. Like, it's so nice to just train chess all day without a care in the world, with dinner on your doorstep, with the nice weather. I know 1600 ELO tactic is actually so horrendous. Long variation, wrong variation. Okay, let's go. I am collapsing faster. I don't know what collapses fast. The first image that came to my mind was a Capri Sun getting squeezed. I don't know what that says about me. But yeah, I'm doing horrendously, guys. So we're pawn down. I guess we might have this tactic of bishop takes and knight f3. Because they can't take because of the queen, and then it's a fork, right? If we take, what options do they have? If they take our knight, we can take their queen, they take our queen. And I think we're in trouble, actually. Oh wait, can we just do this fork immediately? Then they can take with the queen, though. Don't see what our idea is, then. Oh man, this elimination tactic by Dragon, it's so hard. It's so hard to do, it's so annoying to do. So okay, my bishop is being attacked. Where can I put it? I guess I've got like lots and lots of different squares. Okay, maybe not that many squares. I've also got this capture, I guess. I mean, I guess I could play some kind of aggressive move. Like bishop d3 or something with the idea to play knight f3. Just too many options. Maybe just bishop e4 looks good as well. The thing is, I guess bishop takes knight is actually annoying. I don't know. I mean, bishop g4 grabbing a pawn. Oh god. Why am I so bad at solving puzzles? You guys have got it already? Oh my god, knight h3. I don't know why I can't solve right now. I don't know what's wrong with my brain. I mean, I didn't even get to discuss this knight move. So maybe that's the problem. I'm trying too hard to eliminate right now, and I'm not even doing a good job of that. So I'm doing like a halfway house of eliminating and using my intuition, and then it's just getting messed up. Knight h3. How does this even go? Knight h3. White has all of these moves. Okay, if they come to this square, they get forked. So not this one. If they come to f1... then, I mean, we're just up a pawn and we can be happy, right? We can just move the bishop somewhere safe and we even have a lot of pressure. Feels decent. If they come here, maybe we've got knight f2 and then we can always bail out with g4. That looks good. And if they go to g2, yeah, we can take and then do a discovery. So actually we can do that anyway. Actually, knight h3, take... I don't know why I couldn't see this. It's actually so tragic. I think this is right. I think this is right. Why is that not the move? I'm not calculating, that's why. Knight f2, there's queen e2. And what can I do? Guys, it's actually going to be such a depressing stream. Road to 2000 tactics. I'm going in the wrong direction. Actually horrendous. Is the idea then that I should play bishop e4? No, that makes no sense. I was thinking of trying to get this in, but maybe they can just take. I don't know. Queen b3? Oh, queen b3. I'm not seeing the checks. This is horrendous. This is horrendous. I never want a silver tactic again. Like, it's actually way too hard. Like to play such open positions. Like, how is anyone supposed to play this well? Like, how do some people play this well? Like, I don't get it. Is the point that we have to play bishop c2 then to stop that? And then play rook f2? Such a hard puzzle. Blasted queen b2. I mean queen b3. I can't even save a notation. Bishop c2. I think it kind of forces this. And is this position even winning? Because we've got this at the end, maybe. No, but then they can block. Oh, God. Chess is too hard, man. Chess is too hard. Oh, I'm so done. I am so done. Could the idea be queen h4 as well? I don't even know anymore. I don't even know. Queen h4 then kind of threatens bishop g4 as well. If they were to just take, do I actually have something? I might not even have something here. Oh, God. Bishop c2 feels like it has to be winning, but how? I don't know. I don't know. Queen h4? Yeah, I mean, I'm just wondering, how do you even win here? Is it queen g4 check, maybe? Maybe knight takes f2 hits the queen and threatens queen h3? It looks promising, but like, I can't calculate. I actually can't calculate. I actually can't do it. I actually can't do it. Are there any checks I'm missing? I literally can't evaluate. I can't work out if bishop c2 is good or not. Takes. Feels like it's good. That's the problem. I play too much chess on feeling. I don't know if it actually works. I'm gonna play it. Sod it. Sod it. I actually think this is winning. See, I can feel that it's winning. Like, it feels like it should be winning. But I can't work it out. I can't prove it. I can't prove that it's winning. That's way too difficult. Oh, man. I'm actually so doomed. It's like, I can feel that this is winning. Ask me to justify all these moves. I literally can't. But I feel like it's good. Like, the king is so exposed. The lack of development here. The fact that my rook can join on the f-file. It feels like it's winning. Yeah. Ding Larin, tilt. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, Ding, it's so sad. It's so sad to see. It's so sad to see Ding tilting like he is. I don't think I've got that problem. I don't think, like, I mean, Ding had to be good before he could, like, you know, become bad. I feel like I'm just, I don't know. I just think that actually, I mean, I think this, how difficult was this puzzle? I feel like this puzzle was like insanely hard. Maybe. See, I didn't even lose points for getting it wrong. That means it's probably like some 3000 level puzzle. But yeah, let's just keep going. I mean, I really thought that this would be a breeze. I'm not gonna lie. I thought like, you know, I'd just get a bunch right and then we'll just move on. But nah, this has been rough. So what's going on? This looks absolutely horrendous for us. I don't know why they pushed this move. I would have tried to get my bishop involved immediately. And the idea is we're somehow winning first. But how? Check here has to be a candidate. Honestly, I think we have to play with check. Unless we're able to threaten checkmate in 1, which I guess would be a close second. I mean, check here, what options do they have? They can't go there, they have to go here. So it's very forcing. I guess we're in time to play rook here, threatening mate. And how do they stop this? They don't have a check, so I think that's it. Okay, I actually need to double check more because I say I think that's it. And when I say I think that's it, I actually think it really is it. And then I don't double check because I think like I'm a genius and I've seen everything. So what the hell am I missing here? How is this not a threat of mate that can't be stopped? Like, I literally don't understand. What options do they have? They can sack their rook by taking on h2. They can play rook g1 I just take. They can play rook b1 I just take. Literally, what can they do? Am I blind? Oh, maybe it could be bishop here, rook g1, c4? I just go back? But now they can defend the mate. Oh, bastard, they actually can? I actually hate chess. I actually hate chess. I think the bishop has some involvement. He needs a significant other to cheer him up. Maybe that's true, actually, for poor Ding. Maybe that's true. I can't believe rook g1 is a resource there. Wait. This is hanging? I didn't even see that. Oh, I want to die. I actually want to die. I didn't even see that this is hanging. Oh, it's so embarrassing. Why don't I see that? Why don't I see that? Like, in a game, I feel like I would. Okay, after this, we're playing a bunch of chess. I'm actually so tilted. Is that the move? Is that literally the move? I mean, they take. It's not convincing to me. Do we play this now? And then the idea is that I have a draw. Maybe it's just to play for the draw. I don't see anything else. It's not that either. Time to retire. Actually, time to retire. I'm going to put myself in retirement from this level of play. I didn't even consider this check, for the record. I didn't even see this. I'm so mad. Could it be this check? If king g8 have got mate, if this check and they come this way, then maybe now I can play bishop d6 threatening mate again, and this time there's no rook g1. That might be it, guys. Oh, it's not even it. I think d2 after bishop takes. Right. If rook takes, then I've got a draw at least. But if they push the pawn, that's a really good find here. At the same time, how does it even work? Why can't I just blockade? I mean, maybe they go... No, I don't even know. Their rook's hanging. Their rook's literally hanging. I don't get this. I don't get this. What the hell is this? How are there people with like 3,000 puzzle rating and then like 1,700 blitz? I feel like chess is so much easier than this. Oh, you were talking about me? Oh man. I don't need to hear this. I don't need to hear this, Arav. Like, how many other moves are there? I don't see it. Like, how is it... I don't know. Like, how is it not rook f1? Literally, how is it not? They can't go king g8. They have to come here. Or what, they can just block? Of course they can just block. They can just block. Oh, I'm so stunted. How can it not be any of these moves? I feel like you play any of these moves against a 2500 online and you'll probably win. Like, how why, what? What is this? Is it something so obvious? Like... I actually got it this time. The idea is bishop g7. Now, I saw this. I didn't see the point after this. Like, that king g8 just looks killer. Then you have the resource... What? Check and then take the rook? But then... That might be it, actually. Wait, let's first understand why we can't take the rook first. I guess they can take, and what's the difference by throwing in this check first? I don't get it. What? Take the rook, the king is too far to the left? Check. I don't get it. Let's play it. Let's play it. I don't get it at all. I actually don't understand this. What, and now this is a draw? Or what, we just threaten mate somehow? That's not a mate. Are we just playing for draw? Right, not left? Rook d7 now? But... Oh, and the point is we're winning this pawn? Oh, I actually hate this. I actually hate this. And we're just completely winning? Of course we are. Of course we are, because there's no time to play c4 because of mate. I guess that's the difference. Oh, that was actually brutal. Oh, this is even lost. I actually hate this. And I thought mate was threatened. Oh, rook g1 doesn't work? Yeah, because I'm just a whole rook up. I actually can't calculate. Oh, and D2. Oh, it's so nasty. Oh, this chess is so nasty. Oh my god. At what point did I lose the ability to be able to calculate? I actually don't know. I actually don't know. Wait, it's winning? I thought it was drawn. The Indian coaching is very helpful. Yeah, maybe I should join the Indian School of Chess and join at 1200 and see if I can improve. It might be too late for me though. Oh, God, that was so bad. We've got the last 4 wrong in a row. Okay. We're doing this till we get one right, and then we'll play what remaining time on Blitz. I actually swear to God, how can I outplay a grandmaster and then not find a single fork tactic? Like, it's actually. Let's try and relax. I don't think it's possible to relax. Oh, that's nice. I think I saw it. Takes. Check if king here, mate. Takes. Check. There's no other moves. Takes. King here. Not mate. If I take here, is this a win? Yes. And this was the move, right? Lure the king. Let's go. Okay, we got one. Don't ask me how I found the checkmate. I never normally find checkmates. I want to play some. I want to beat some strong players to feel good about myself. Oh, for God's sake, that was so bad. I think Dragon's calculation method of elimination, I need to be very careful with, because if I try and rewrite my thought process now, it's really too late, I think. Like, I'm not just saying that from like some grouchy kind of point of view, but just being realistic. I think I can actually allow g4 at this point, but now I need to play it. I think that was like some finesse, if I remember right. How's this guy so confident with this line? Most players don't know it so well. Like, how is this guy just blitzing? Now, do I want to play with a5 as well or not? Or just queen a5? Let's start with queen a5. But yeah, what I was saying was like, yeah, I think I should make use of like Dragon's calculation method to calculate within a line. And maybe if I'm not seeing a solution, I should eliminate. But I shouldn't start eliminating first. Like, if I start eliminating first, I'm just too slow. My orientation is everywhere. I miss stuff. I'm not... Like, I think, like... Maybe I must have some kind of... I mean, okay, must is a strong word, but I feel like there's a good chance I have some level of ADHD. And if that's the case, then being methodical and looking at every single move is probably not going to be a good strategy. So I think trying to solve it based on like understanding of the position, understanding all the factors, trying to look at some candidate moves. And maybe when I have doubts, then I'm looking for every possible move. Because, yeah, I thought this might be a move, but I don't think this is winning. It might be winning, but I don't think this is winning. So I guess this is forced. My rook was attacked. And I was thinking just play rook d7. I think this is my idea. This looks completely fine. I can always block like this if needed. So what should be my goal in the position? I mean, take the free rook would be nice, which I didn't see until now. Yeah, I don't know. But is that a free rook? Did I have that earlier? Oh, I could have taken this now. Oh, that would have potentially been good. Maybe it wasn't though. It's hard to say. And then here as well, I needed to be careful. So okay, let's say they defend. Is there a way I can consolidate somehow? And what? This guy spends like a minute now? Like this guy has the worst time control I've ever seen. Knight e6 feels like a good move as well. I guess d5 is incoming. Take. d5 is quite annoying. Maybe I should just play something to deal with that. Like queen b6. Is queen b6 good? I kind of need to get rid of queens. I think I need to trade queens at all costs. That's my feeling. I don't really mind this because I've got this bishop. So that also stops d5 if the queens stay on. I don't get this guy's time management. Like, okay, I've got a whole minute extra. He can play fast though when he wants to, so we should be a bit careful. And now we need to find a way to activate all our pieces. So, do I want to play this move rook b7? It's definitely not ideal, but it also looks completely fine. Rook b7, rook c3. Rook b8. Let's just play it. I don't want him to come in. Plays that one. That one I don't mind giving up. I think I just want to develop my pieces now. And the question is, where do I want my king? Maybe even on d8. Or is it a bit risky? Maybe we should castle. Let's castle. So he's got like 3 pawns on the queen side. Maybe this is actually quite dangerous. The problem is I don't have knight c5 either. Bishop takes is lethal. So e6 might be a very strong move here, which he didn't play. Which is quite surprising. Now I can play knight c5. Maybe I should while I can. Alright, let's play it. Maybe I could have also tried to defend the b6 pawn, but I kind of felt like it was a lost cause in some ways. Oh, he just goes for that? I don't even know. Let's start with this move. I feel like having this check in the position could be useful. I think I can just ignore that even. But what's my play? How do I win? Can I win? I need to activate this rook. Now I'm the one tanking. Okay, let's stick to the light squares. We're playing against a dark squared bishop. And let's play some quick moves. Let's put a bishop on c5. Oh, he's not going to let that happen. I don't know if that does something. His rook's looking a little vulnerable as well. Let's play that. Just in case he blunders it. Oh, that's a nice move. Oh, I'm so goated. I'm so goated. We didn't solve a single fork problem, but now we see it in the games. Okay, let's stop trash talking and play some good chess. That's not good. Oh no. Oh my god. Wait. No, that doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. Ah, I'm choking this so bad. I am choking this so bad. Unbelievable choke. Unbelievable choke. What am I doing? No. Piss off. Piss off. Ah. No, all my pieces are bloody hanging. Today's just not it. Today's just not it. That was actually disgusting. What? What is Arab writing in the spectator room? Person with white? Am I getting exposed right now? I mean, literally, the guy allowed me to fork him when I haven't solved a single fork tactic. But I was still lost anyway. That is so sad. I really should have dealt with these pass pawns. F6 is a really cool move. But how does this even work? I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean... Oh, God. I needed to deal with this pawn becoming a queen. And this was one way. Oh, and I can just take like this. And now this is in time to win. Oh my days. And I cover the square. That's so cool. What did I play in the game? I should have known that I have this tactic ready. What ended up happening? Oh, I tried to go for it now. And yeah, of course then it's too late. My rook was already on a good post. Oh, I hate chess sometimes. Right, and g4 here is just bad because of queen h4, right? And then I can take on h4. Oh, but they can play queen g2. Oh, I can take this maybe? Oh, that's interesting. And if takes, I just go back. And it's plus 0.3 even though I'm up a pawn? That's kind of shocking to me. Oh, I feel like I'd take black every time here. The pawn up. But g3 is really strong, so maybe that's why I should just stick to playing h4. Okay, good to note. Who is this from Argret? Chess Lifestyle, your games are clearly staged, you're scripting the moves, the games are all pre-planned before you start, it's scary to me. Oh, isn't... I've seen on Twitter that this is like some guy who comments on different like usernames. I don't know if it's like some mental illness or like what. Like, what is this like? Is he like collecting data for like some ultimate chess meme database or something? I actually don't know. In any case, we're gonna play another game. I need to. I don't know. I'm gonna practice some chess while not streaming and see if I can actually play chess, or is it just because I'm streaming and playing at the same time that my focus is elsewhere? I really don't know. Yeah, let's start with 92. Let's do that too. And let's put a rook on c1. Hopefully they play with c5. I mean, now they probably won't, but... I think maybe we can go for c4 then. I think this is still fine. So we delay c4 a move, but we basically gain it back because this queen is misplaced. I would actually be very curious about the person who messages that like script, like your game's a scripted comment. Like I'm kind of curious, what is your motive? Like why have you been writing to every? I mean, I guess that's actually a compliment that my chess channel is now big enough to receive this troll comment. Like that's pretty cool. Like only the big chess YouTubers were getting this comment. So the fact that I'm getting it, I actually think is a W. I'm gonna take that W. I'm trying to think, is it worth taking on d5? Don't know. I don't know. We could also push c5. Go on, let's push c5. Oh, it's just a joke. My cousin told me to say that. No, so you're not actually like the person who's writing it on all the comments. So that means, that I'm not a big YouTuber, and that troll has come to my YouTube channel. You're just someone who's copying the troll. That's so sad. You are totally fake, though. Okay. I mean, I would ban you if I could be bothered, but I literally can't. So, enjoy, Margaret. Bro thinks he's famous. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Oh man, I did a new YouTube channel, Chess Liquidator. Is that you, Safsara? Are you the Chess Liquidator? That's quite a cool name. I mean, you've got Liquidator from Chelsea. You've got Liquidator in terms of liquidating on the board. Oh, a6 I don't like though. I feel like I can plant a knight on a5. Maybe let's start with that, and then we'll see. Who is the troll? Interested to see that post. Yeah, if you go on Twitter, you'll see. I don't know who was the guy who posted it. There was some guy who was like, "Can't believe I got this comment." Yada yada yada, and then like a bunch of big streamers were like, "Oh, me too. I got this comment too." Something like that. What was my plan with this again? I wanted to put the knight here and then push for b5, I think. Do you do 1v1 requests? It depends. Are you going to use Stockfish? If you're going to use Stockfish, then yes, because it's good sparring to play against a 3000 rated player. So if you're going to cheat with Stockfish, then I'm down to give you a game. I guess let's continue with this plan. I mean, maybe I should improve my rook as well. I also think maybe my bishop's slightly vulnerable on this file as well. So, oh my god, Margaret. I have no idea what you're saying. I mean, ultimately, you're boosting the channel with your comments, so I'll let you have your fun. I'm like 1700, but I don't want to get banned. That is very fair. In general, I don't really take game requests. I mean, sometimes if I'm doing a specific stream on that, in general, I kind of want to practice more so against players of my strength. But yeah, not completely against it. This is a little bit concerning. At the same time, it's not... Okay, I just need to play a bit faster. I think this is okay. I really want to get in b5, but I need to find a way how. What is that? Should I play for the risky move? No, not yet. Let's start with this first. Let's improve the bishop, and then maybe we'll play for this tactic of going for the fork. Okay, this is 3+2. I'm not gonna get flagged, but okay, let's go for it now. See, you see, like 2350s, they miss stuff. You know, it's like those tactics I was doing earlier. They're so much harder. What can they even do here? I guess let's pre-move that just in case. You actually like me, so that's nice. That's nice, I guess. I mean, probably that's the nicest thing you've ever said in your life, so I will take that. Okay, so when you're material up, just try and trade, and then that will improve your situation. And let's get off the line of any of this skewer stuff. Okay, we're happy to stick to the dark squares. We're definitely under some pressure. Oh no! There's a pin. Oh, I missed that move. But it's probably fine. I might actually still be winning here. I don't know. Let's just sack. Maybe that was unnecessary. I'm not too sure. My hope is that my knight can get in the game somehow. So I do have 2 pieces for the rook. I'm down a bunch of pawns. Let's win that pawn. Oh, I didn't mean to drop that. That's really annoying. That was probably not a good move. Oh, no. 2 seconds is not enough. Holy crap. I am so slow. What is even going on? I'm actually so slow right now. I don't see anything. Oh, he actually planned that as well. Bastard. Oh, he actually planned that. Oh, God. He actually planned that. I couldn't think. Nah, it's actually the streaming effect. Streaming and playing. If you lose, you stream for another 10 minutes. I actually don't think you'll drop $5 though. That's the problem. Average hater, if you come back for another stream and you join in on chat, I will trust your bet and we'll all play. But honestly, a random dude who joins the stream for 5 minutes and says he's gonna drop $5, that's bait. That's so bait. And on that note, guys, I think I'm gonna call it a day. That was actually terrible. We sucked at making forks, and we sucked at blitz, and that means we need to work hard. So we're gonna trade some chess tomorrow, as always, and it is 38 days until the release of my Chessable course on 1c3 Venom. So that is gonna be very, very cool. But thank you guys all for tuning in, and I hope you guys found it fun. And a $1 from Average Hater, clutch. Just one word before I finish the stream. Dude, let's go. If you're gonna pay me, let's fucking go. Average Hater, send me a challenge. I'll play one final game. Bro is rich. Average Hater, let's go. $1 is like my AdSense for like the whole month. So send me a match. I will wait like 2 minutes. I'll get some water. Send me a challenge. Let's play. Let's play. The things I'll do for a single dollar. Average hater, give me money. I have your family hostage. Maybe I should try that as well, Arif. That might work. That's wild. That's wild. This is where average hater gets me waiting for like 10 minutes and he never comes back. And this is where Tricky tries to like send me a challenge in the hope that I think he's average hater. Oh man. I'm so shallow for money. Give me money and I'll play. Oh boy. You know what? Let's do one bullet game as warm up because maybe this guy is really fast. I don't know. Let's do one bullet game as a warm up. Let's see if we can actually win a game of chess today. That would be nice. I sent it to Ponziani Ghost. I haven't received anything. Maybe you don't know my username. I'm Ponziani Ghost. I can show you my profile. Is your IGN? Does IGN mean tag or something? Let me sack my queen. Okay, casual 5+3. Okay. So, $5 on the line, supposedly. Let's do it. Let's do it, bro. If I stream, I stream for another. If I lose, I stream for another 10 minutes. So that'll bring it up to 10 minutes after the game. Deal. Let's go. So bearing in mind, I'm probably gonna be getting stream sniped in this game. Gamer moment. Someone with the clutch gamer moment. Ooh. But who is it? Who is it? No, I reckon it's gonna be Let Me Sack My Queen. I think they said they were like 1700 blitz. Okay, let's play. I mean, honestly, if Let Me Sack My Queen isn't average hater, then honestly fair play because you've managed to get a game out of me. You have jumped in and capitalized on the situation. It's Arab! They actually managed to pull it off. Oh my god, Arab. Wait, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Not the other guy. Arab, you troll. You literally... you literally just lost me $5. I actually hate you so much. You know what? I'll play both games at the same time. Wait, can I do this? Can I accept 2 games at the same time? Is this gonna get me banned? Okay, let's try it. Let's try it. Aye, gamer moment. Game on. Game on. I'll play both. I'll play both. I don't know. Can you play 2 games on Lichess at the same time? Or do you get banned? Oh, Arab, you're such a troll. I'm gamer moment. We can play. We can play game moment. I can try play both. I mean, I'm playing 5+3 against Arab, so I think I can make this work. Okay. Gamer Moment's actually playing a nice opening though. I need to be a bit careful. 2-1 is also a very respectable time control. My guy has question marks on all rating. It's very concerning. But we've now got a reverse Reti, which I'm quite happy with. Okay. I can't believe I got baited into playing one more game. Just before I was about to end the stream. Let's start with Queen E7. We've also got to remember it is a bullet game, so we need to be a bit careful. Queen E7 on both boards. So this is kind of like, I like to call this like the Marcus Harvey setup. This is what Marcus Harvey would like to play. Since d5, d6 wasn't possible, that's why I went for knight c6 now. And now I think I can clarify the center now that I've fully developed. I think this is going to be good. Yo, this is wild. This is like the first game I've ever played for money. Except for like when I've played I've played some chess bets in the US. Like these chess parks that like bet a lot. That feels a bit sus. Maybe a6 and then takes on c4, and I think I win on d4. So this is the thing, when you get a big center, it can definitely collapse. Oh, it's so funny that I accepted the challenge from Arav. Such a troll. Such an unbelievable troll. Takes on d4, I think I can get away with that. I don't think I'm blundering something. Hello Moscow, welcome to the stream. I'm currently selling my soul and playing chess for money, but it's good. We are now. Oh, that's tricky. No, it's not tricky. I think we can just develop. Okay. Does my guy see a tactic? He might do. But does it work? He doesn't see it. I think he had the a6 pawn. That's my thinking. Well, since I'm a pawn up, I think we can just safely trade everything. I'm very happy to try and grind this 4 versus 3. And somehow I'm still up on the clock against Arav. Maybe b5 is the way. That looks very natural. Oh man, I still can't get over the fact that Arav sent me the challenge. That's so funny. I don't know if you guys find that funny as well. Okay, we're both down to 30 seconds. This is I think 30 seconds has a name. But this is like, oh no. Offers a draw. My guy, if you offer to take back, I might have been generous enough to allow it. But yeah, that's very unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. I mean, it was an interesting endgame to play out up until this point. How do you find people to make bets? Yo, don't ask me. This is the first time it's ever happened, so I mean we'll see if Average Hater keeps his word. I mean, I would respect it a lot if he did. I would also understand if he didn't. I mean, this is the internet we're talking about. Like, don't get your hopes up. But honestly, getting a training game for $1, I mean, it's pretty good. That's a nice move as well. But the thing is, with the extra piece, I'm not so bothered putting my pawns on the wrong color. Like, it makes a nice home for my bishop. Now I can put all my other pawns on dark squares, and that's the great thing about a knight. Like, you can really maneuver it in ways, and that's also a very nice move. Oh, did I just blunder? I did just blunder, but it's fine. Maybe we'll get a nice fork. We're not gonna get a nice fork. Okay, good game, Average Hater. I mean, you were holding your own up until the moment you blundered the piece. It would have been an interesting endgame otherwise, but probably I feel quite confident about my abilities to grind it out. So I would say, as a recommendation, I mean, your setup is a nice one. Like, I think it's really easy to play as a setup, but definitely try not to play moves like knight b5 before you're fully developed. Like, is there a way you can play like an improving move like rook d1 and somehow not lose a pawn? It's tough to say. I think that's why this setup is more commonly seen, not with queen on e2 and bishop on d3, but put the bishop on e2 and the queen on c2, and maybe even drop the bishop back to f1. I think that's probably going to be a smoother setup, and put the rooks in the center. Like, try and have more harmony of the pieces, then I think it'll be good. Oh, I thought you were experienced in this? No, not at all, not at all. But yeah, average hater. I know you said that you wanted to pay me $5 if you lost. I completely forgot about my game against Arav. Oh my god, I could have lost in time. But yeah, you don't have to pay the $5 if you don't want to. Like, I won't force you to. You already paid me $1. But if you would like to stick to your word, I would respect that a lot. Okay. I wasn't gonna pay, but you hella nice. I appreciate that, average hater. Damn. That is the biggest. You are matched as equal top donation on this channel. Maybe I should do an Agadmitor and just like put my top donations. I've had someone donate me $5. That was a friend of mine. This is the first random dude that has donated me money. So I appreciate that a lot. And after 100 days of training chess, that is a pretty nice conclusion. So yeah, what do you guys think? Should I start writing the top donations on the channel? I think that would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. I've got a little bit of space on the banner at the top. Maybe we could have some top donations. Honestly, having average hater as like just as the text at the top, I mean, that pretty much sums up these streams as well. But yeah, I will have a thing. Let me just crush Arav first. Arav, why are you playing so badly but then solving like all of the tactics? I don't get it. I actually don't get it. Oh man. I can't believe I got all those tactics wrong. I can even allow this. I mean, these doubled pawns, they just support these squares so well. See, like, chess is easier because you don't need to, like, you don't need tactics. Like, chess is just easier. You know what? I have another challenge. I'll be back in 4 days, and if you hit 2,600, I'll drop $15. Holy crap. Can it be 2,600 in anything? I mean, like, right now in Blitz, I'm trying to play without increment. No, sorry, with increment. So generally, I'm worse playing with increment. Also, GG Arav. Like that was rough though. But maybe I can hit 2,600 bullet. I mean, my peak bullet is 2519. So I'm definitely a long way off. If you clarify your terms, average hater, I will consider the challenge. That's a pretty cool challenge. I saw D3 and I knew it was over, not gonna lie. Yeah. At what point did I have D3? I don't think I even ever played D3. That line is definitely difficult. You should try study it. But yeah, it's also quite rare. But okay, on that note, guys, I think I'm gonna call it a day. 2,700 bullet or 2,550 blitz in 14 days, and I'll drop. You know what? I'm gonna screenshot this now, and yeah, we'll see. We'll see. That's actually kind of cool. I rate the challenges, average hater. A man can be motivated very, very far by money. But yeah, I will definitely consider maybe having a top donations. I'll see what they do on Agadmitor. So I think that's kind of cool. If you become world champion, I'll drop $0. Appreciate the support, Moscow. That's you know, that's top motivation right there. But yeah, guys, on that note, I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna head to bed. I've got an early day starting tomorrow. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for the donation, average hater. Thank you for the challenge, and see you guys tomorrow. Adios. Thank you for subscribing as well. Okay, see you guys around.